Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, that's hot. Don't start this crap. Yeah, enough of this fucking thing. Sometimes my phone, when I'm charging it connects and unconnects and connects and unconnects, and then it goes beep, 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 and it'll do that for like an hour. And no matter, and I need a new cord. I imagine. I also actually need a new phone, but whatever. Happy hump day to you too, Chad Hoey. The hump before the con. Exactly, Nicholas Cage. Zin. What's going on, Nick? Coffee. The spice of life. What is this? What do you stop there for? What are you doing? The woman, I think, she just stopped her car in front of my house. She's staring at my house. She had her blinker on, and then she drove away. What are you doing? What kind of question is this, Chad? What are you writing a book? Get it? You heading out tomorrow, Friday? Oh no, we are leaving tomorrow, 6 a.m. and we should be there 6 p.m. What's up, Amanda? We should be there about 6 p.m. tomorrow night, I assume. Then we will hang out. And then Friday at 4, everything starts. So I would imagine in the interim. How many Buc-ee's now? Well, Buc-ee's has kind of lost the charm because when we didn't have Buc-ee's nearby, the only Buc-ee's we had was when we drove going west on 10 towards Biloxi. And right when you get out of Florida, there was a Buc-ee's there, and it was cool, so we would see it, once or twice. Now we have one in St. Augustine, we have one in Daytona. You're going to pass 10 of them going, so it's not as exciting as it used to be. Plus, I'm not really eating breakfast or lunch anymore, so it's not like we're gonna stop. Although we will probably stop at least one Buc-ee's if I have to take a poop, because I'm sure I'll be stopping 15 times to go to the bathroom. But yeah, so our goal is to get up there tomorrow, hang out, see Tom and Jess, anybody else who's hanging around in the lobby and at the restaurant, the bar there. And then and that'll be it. I'm talking low because my wife is home. She flew in super early this morning. She's supposed to work and get like a 5 p.m. flight tonight or 6 p.m. flight tonight and not be until like 8 o'clock. And then she did everything she had to do in Atlanta, and she said to her boss, the two of them were there, she said, why don't we just get everything done tonight? This was last night. And then just leave early. And he's like, that's perfect. So she changed her flight, and I picked her up at 8 o'clock this morning. She's exhausted, so she did a little bit of work, and then she's like, I'm going to go take a nap. Which is great, because then we still have to pack, we still got to clean the house, we still got to fill crates with books, still got to make a couple of little signs. So a lot of things that need to be done. But one thing I realized, which I wish I had realized this years past. So I don't know how many of you know Chinese food. An appetizer called shrimp toast. I don't see shrimp toast down here in Florida or Georgia anywhere. I didn't even see it when we were in South Carolina. And it is a delicacy that I grew up on. And every Chinese restaurant up north has shrimp toast. I don't know why I was thinking about it the other day, but I was like, I wonder if Virginia has shrimp toast. So I looked it up, and there's a Chinese restaurant like 2 blocks from the hotel, and they carry shrimp toast. So I said to my wife, "Listen, one night when we go for dinner, which is probably going to be tomorrow night, um, I want some shrimp toast. You know, so we're going to get one night is shrimp toast. I mean, other Chinese food, but mostly shrimp toast. Um, then we're going to do Rick's cheesesteak, which is delicious, delicious cheesesteak there. And then we'll do the Second Street Bistro place that we go to every time we're up there. So there's probably 3 meals. Friday, I'm gonna have to eat lunch because everything starts at 4. Is the opening ceremony 4 to 5, and then 5 to 9 we're hopefully selling a ton of books. So I'm not going to wait until 10 o'clock to eat because you can't get in the restaurant. I mean, the restaurant's packed with people at that point. And so my goal would be maybe Rick's cheesesteak, maybe shrimp toast tomorrow night, Rick's cheesesteak for lunch Friday, and then Saturday night we'll go to the bistro place. That sounds like a plan. So I wish Tom was on right now because Tom would be able to go, yeah, that sounds good. It seems like a lot of new people are coming this year as well, which is pretty neat. Tons of people are like, this will be my first AuthorCon, this will be my first convention kind of thing. So they're asking a ton of questions like, if I bring books from home, will authors sign it? How much do they charge for autographs? All kinds of those newbie questions. So should be interesting. I am looking forward to it. I'm gonna bring as many books as my wife will let me. So I actually sold quite a few books last Saturday at that signing, and I'm like, oh great! I only have like 3 sets of. I only have 3 Dirty Deeds 1, and I only have like 4 Shakedown. So those 2 series, I can only bring 3 sets and 4 sets, which is fine. But I'm going to bring a ton of my horror stuff. Try to get rid of this garbage. Again, if I was really thinking, I would have put together and went, okay, I need 5 of each kind of thing, you know. So that's what that's what I will be doing. Should be interesting. My goal is just to pack every book I own in that closet, like 500 books, and just sell all of them, and make like $5,000 or so or more. That's the goal. That's the goal anyway. I'm not going to write for long today. I'm going to hope at some point while I'm doing this, my wife gets up. I still have to do the dishes. So this is the other part of this. Amanda Ward came over yesterday, and we got some good writing in. I got almost 2,000 words written yesterday. Love when she comes over because even though we talk a lot, I get to write a lot. There's Mr. Frank. Thank the good Lord. And my wife's like, make sure the house is clean. Make sure the dishes are done. Blah blah. I'm like, yeah, no problem, because she wasn't supposed to come home till tonight. So I just said to Amanda, look, the house is a mess. I mean, is it a mess? No. I mean, I could clean the table. The sink is full of dishes. But I was just going to do all the dishes today. And then my wife would be none the wiser. But of course then, last night at like 10 o'clock she calls. Yeah, there's poo everywhere. I've just been like, you know what, I'm not even going to waste my time going to the bathroom. I'm just going to crap everywhere. Right, Amanda, the house was clean. To you and I, this house is clean. But to my wife, she always worries that something is going to be out of place. So it's like 10 o'clock last night she called, and she's like, yeah, I'm going to get in. I'm leaving at like 4 in the morning, to go to the airport, and then my flight lands at like 8 o'clock. So I'm like, oh, all right. I'm like, listen, I didn't do the dishes. She's like, you let Amanda there with, and I'm like, she didn't even go in. She didn't even go in the kitchen. Everything's fine. And I was like, I could get up right now. It's only 10 o'clock, but I am exhausted. Because again, I'm not eating like I was like I normally eat, so I don't have the energy, and I had just done all my walking and stuff. So I was like, I'll do it. I'll do it tomorrow. Not a big deal. I haven't done it yet because she's sleeping, and I don't want to be banging around and doing dishes and stuff. But the later in the day it gets, the more worried I'm sure I will be of we got to get all this crap done, which we will get. We will get done, no problem. But and I also haven't slept well because she's been gone for a couple days. So I will probably at some point want to take a nap because I'm sure I won't sleep well tonight since we're leaving at 6, which means at like 5 o'clock in the morning we got to get up, get the hell out of here. Which means everything needs to be packed, piled up near the door, ready to go. Fill up the car, get on the road, get me some damn coffee, and then stop 47 times at every other Buc-ee's and go to the bathroom. So that should be fun. It's the Tesla trip. No. Tom rented a Tesla. We did not rent a Tesla so that we have to stop every 18 minutes to charge it. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Frank, last night I watched I watched a documentary. Which one did I watch? I watched one about these people who apparently stole this painting. They just cut it right out of the frame. 3 something. Let me look and see what the name of this thing was. The Thief Collector. It's a documentary. It's pretty good. And it stars doing the recreations. The dude from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So it's a good documentary. 3 Thief Collector. No, just the Thief Collector. Just one, but there's really 2 of them. So it should be the 2 Thief Collectors, I guess. It's actually a pretty good documentary. It's obviously it's based on something, and it's a lot of unanswered stuff. But I thought it was pretty good. I also watched a documentary about the movie Clue, and I've never seen the movie Clue. Back in whenever that came out in the 90s, I think. Never saw it. Never had any interest. And I started that but got bored with the Clue one. Yeah, the Clue one is pretty basic. I mean, it's just a bunch of interviews with like the cast. And though when I was surprised at first when you're going through the cast and there's a chunky blonde, big blonde, and I'm like, oh, she's cute. And then you realize, 20, 30 years ago, she was the skinny chick in the French maid outfit. She's got giant knockers in the movie, but they're even bigger now because she's much bigger. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of really of stars in this one, so I don't know why I've never saw it. It just doesn't interest me. And the movie apparently flopped anyway, but some guy wanted it. It's one of his favorite movies, and he did this documentary. So that was alright. It wasn't anything great. It's got that one actor, doesn't it? Tim Curry. Yes, Tim Curry and several other actors and actresses. So I've never seen it, and I never will see it. After watching the documentary, I'm like, I'm still not gonna see this. Then after that, I watched another documentary called Fill in the Blank. Something like that. I think it's called Fill in the Blank, and it's about a dude who's like my age, him and his 2 brothers, and his dad is always kind of a distant asshole to them. And then somebody at like his father's like 95th birthday party or something says something about that they did like some like ancestry or that other test, and this guy's like, oh, we should do that, that's kind of cool, then I could see data, we can figure out, your mom, and on and on. And the dad was like, do not do that until I'm dead, do not take that test until I'm dead, and he's adamant. So the guy was like, you know what, now I got to do it. And of course then it turns out he was a test tube baby, and that's pretty much the documentary. Is it's kind of neat of meeting his other half brothers and sisters, and then realizing his brothers were also not from the same sperm. It's actually it was an interesting documentary because there were like 4 or 5 different endings, and you didn't know which ending you were going to see when you went to the theater. It fared better on VHS because all the endings were included. Yeah, that's it. So there were 3 endings to the movie, and so there's 3 different prints, and you didn't know which one you were going to see. But yeah, on it worked much better on VHS because then they put all 3 there. And now there's also a book that they had put out back in the day, and it had a 4th ending written in the book. So there's 4 endings to the movie. Again, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not. So anyway, I watched 3 documentaries yesterday, which I was like, oh, there's no documentaries to watch, and none of them were bad. That I thought they were pretty good. I was gonna watch another noir film, but I was like, I'm just not in the mood. I watched State of Grace from like 1990. Sean Penn, Robin Wright, Gary Oldman is phenomenal in it. Ed Harris. It came out the same month that Goodfellas came out, so it basically nobody even heard of it. But I thought it was pretty good. A noir film, and I'm not a huge Sean Penn fan, but he was pretty good at it. Gary Oldman though takes the movie. He is maniacal. Is a good word for it. Noir. I don't even know what that means. Did I say something weird? Noir. Noah. I'm just totally, as usual, Mr. Frank, totally confused. But I'm not going to be on, shouldn't be on for long. I just want to get a couple of words in. I'm not taking my laptop with me, so I won't be writing again until noir. Noah? I don't know. It's noir. Noir. Yeah. What did I say? Did I say it weird? I think I say it different when I say it fast. Noir film. And so, but I will be back. Obviously, I'll be back on Monday, and we'll be back here on Twitch, getting some writing and trying to catch up. In years past, I always regretted. So I always brought my laptop and I wrote a little bit, and then I regretted not writing enough. And these days, I'm like, you know what? I'm writing enough. I'm not writing 57 books this year. You know what I mean? I got 9 projects on my board. I've finished one. Me and Tom have almost finished a second. I got 2 more books with Tom, so that's like technically like 1 book. I got 3 novellas with Severed Press that I got to do. I'm already a third of the way into the first one on that one. I'm writing Down and Dirty 2 now, and then I got a third one. Even though it's a 6-book series, my goal is just to write the 3 books this year. That's it. So if I get more than that, I get more than that. I mean, then I'll be happy. But taking my sweet time. I'm noticing now on Devin Janelle is on, and she had very large breasts. Devin Janelle has. She had them. They're not there anymore. That's her I'm going to write this down. Devin Janelle. All right. We'll check her out. There's Eileen something or other, and she has a nice set of boobs, but she's a skinnier girl. But literally, she's on for like 4 hours a day, and she sits in her chair, and she has like a push-up bra and a V-neck shirt, and she drinks her coffee, and she talks about the stupidest things, and there's 4 billion guys that are commenting on her thing constantly. She's making a crap load of money. And I'm like, she's like, got to be in her maybe mid to late 20s, and I'm like, you know what? Good for you. Keep it going as long as you can. Because at some point, those things are going to be down to your knees. Then you might get a whole different crowd, you know. If I can get to this next page, I'm going to be happy. And that next page is right there, so. I got to the next page. The last couple of days I've been listening to a lot of the band Living Colour. A lot. I mean a lot. I can't yell in that chat because my wife is sleeping, but next page, Chad Hoey. Next page. Thank you, my friend. Oh, I missed next page. I was on a business call. Come on. The business call was, hey, on that Subway sandwich you ordered, did you want onions or no onions? I'm not sure what it says in the app. Or, Sarah, I didn't sleep with your wife. I only photographed her in sexual situations. Yes, that was my tiny penis, but still. Wanted extra mustard on that sub. Disgusting. I'm seeing, what you always see, a lot of these last minute people who can't go. So, a lot actually of people are like, well, I just, this came up or something came up. One idiot posts and says, yeah, I just released, I called in and canceled my hotel room, and because I just don't have the money to go. And so I'm not going to make the trip. And I'm thinking, I could see if something came up, like, something happened. But if you're not going because you're stupid and you didn't save money to go knowing this thing for a year, then you're an idiot. I'm also unfortunately seeing several people who are like, I'm going to bring some books from home for people to sign because I don't have any money to buy anything. And I'm like, oh, don't, maybe I shouldn't say this, but then don't come. You know what I'm saying? We're there to make money. Just don't come. Hey. Huh? No. All right. Did I wake you? Did Nick Zinn wake you? Fucking Nick, man. You woke my wife up, Nick. Thanks. Yeah, you did, Nick. Oh, now we're gonna play. Well, now we're gonna play innocent. Is that our next? Is that our next move here? Oh, sorry. Did I do that by talking about extra mustard so loud? You should be ashamed of yourself. Probably wrap this up in a couple. I'm always yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It could have been the mustard. I'm gonna be honest with you. Who can say? Who can say? We gotta get some laundry done, get the dishes done. Cock mustard in the kitchen with the pipe. Oh, I get it. Colonel mustard in the kitchen with the pipe. Yeah, I get it. Coked up Colonel mustard. Like, why are we talking about Coke? I mean, what's really going on here? What's really the situation? I might get to meet Chad Hoey this weekend. I'm excited about that. Should be interesting. Yeah, Texas Chad Hoey, the goat of all goats. Literally goats, not greatest of all time, just literally just goats. I would imagine Tom is not on because he's getting his ass kicked at work today because this is his last day before he goes on vacation. Chad the Texan Hoey. I hope he has a giant cowboy hat when we meet him. She had them. Should I have them anymore? That's a shame. Too bad I wasn't already friends with her or followed her, because then we could do a raid over onto her page. There's Tom Duffy. Chad Hoey is in North Carolina. Peter Marsh is in Texas. For some reason, I thought Chad Hoey was also in Texas. I don't know why. Oh, so you're in North Carolina, so that's not that far for you, right? You're definitely closer than I am. Tom, we were just wondering if you were getting your ass kicked. Yeah, Chad, you're in Texas. Stop. Yeah. I like how they try to tell you, Frank. This guy's trying to tell you where he lives. Man, that's arrogant. What the hell is going on in the Twitch? It won't let me resubscribe with Prime. Why? That's weird. Yes, I am. Yep. 6 hours isn't bad. I have like double what you have. Yeah, I don't know why you can't resubscribe. Just do like Frank and just subscribe like 14 times, and then have to still watch ads. That's weird. Tom, what time do you think roughly you guys should get up there? My thing is probably by 6 o'clock, as I think is when I'm going to be up there. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock tomorrow night. I've also decided that our meals will be as follows. Me and Shelly, you can come along. Obviously, we'd love to have you. I need shrimp toast, a meal. I need cheesesteak, a meal, and I need probably 2nd Street Bistro, a meal. Probably around then. Registration is up to 7, by the way. Okay, we're leaving at 6, so it says 10 hours, I think. But we got to stop for gas. I'm gonna have to poop 37 times, so our goal is a 12-hour trip tomorrow. What, you aren't going up to pick Tom? Yes, because that makes a lot of sense, Nick. I don't know if you know geography, but he is further north than we are going. And besides, he should be picking me up because he rented a fucking Tesla. I would not get in a Tesla, but if he came and picked us up, we can get in the Tesla, and then he could turn the front seats facing us, and then just stay to the Tesla, take us to the convention, and then the 4 of us could just sit and talk the whole time, while the car just magically drives us everywhere. Magic Tesla car, take me to Shrimp Toast. Does the Tesla only play Tesla on the radio? Yes. Even the good songs. It plays all their concerts, but they're only 45 minutes because back in the day they opened up for every other band, and they only got a 45-minute set list. I'm gonna remember to bring my Super Watch charger, all my chargers and stuff too. Charge all of my my technology, and bring all those cords and whatnot. Should be interesting. All right, I think I'm going to wrap this up because I don't want to. I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't want to write anymore today. I'm good. I will be back on Monday. Some of you people I will see this weekend. Looking forward to it. If you're in and around the Williamsburg, Virginia area, come check me and Tom Duffy out at our table. Apparently, next to Tommy Clark. Tommy said our table. I'm next to him again. So, who knows? I guess we'll know when we get there where our table is and all that crap. So, anyway, thank you for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Go listen to some Tesla while you're driving in your Tesla. I'm bringing just talk about how great AI is the whole time we're sitting next to Tommy. I'll put you closer to Tommy this time. Good luck. I'm hoping for a Twitch stream. Go find this one that Frank keeps talking about. All right, everybody. I will talk to you later.